Bill Gates, a name tied to global philanthropy and innovation. But in Kenya, his efforts are being met with growing resistance. Why are so many Kenyans convinced he's not here to help, but to control? From secretive deals to vaccine fears, let's uncover why Kenya is pushing back. In October 2024, the Kenyan government granted the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation legal immunity through Legal Notice Number 157. This extraordinary move gave the foundation sweeping powers to operate in Kenya without fear of prosecution, privileges typically reserved for international bodies like the United Nations. The foundation was also exempted from taxes and legal liabilities, essentially placing it above the law. For many Kenyans, this wasn't a show of goodwill, it was a dangerous precedent. How can one man, even with billions of dollars, be trusted with such unchecked power? Gates' influence in Kenya isn't new. From digital IDs to controversial vaccines, critics argue that his efforts aren't about philanthropy, but about control. Kenyans online questioned the Maisha number, a Gates-backed digital ID system. While marketed as a tool for development, critics saw it as a step toward monitoring and controlling citizens under the guise of progress. Viral TikTok videos called it the start of a surveillance state, with one user warning, "This isn't philanthropy, it's power wrapped in charity." Gates' extensive work in vaccine development has also faced scrutiny. Allegations claim vaccines backed by his foundation in India and Africa caused harm to participants, sparking concerns about ethical testing practices. Would you take a vaccine from someone accused of treating Africa as a testing ground? The backlash against Gates reached a tipping point when the Law Society of Kenya filed a legal challenge against his immunity. Their argument? Such privileges would shield the foundation from accountability for any harm caused by its programs. Kenya's High Court acted swiftly, suspending the privileges granted under Legal Notice Number 157. For many, this was a victory, not just against Gates, but against a system that often prioritizes foreign interests over Kenyan sovereignty. How can a country that fought for its freedom allow itself to be controlled by one man's billions? Social media became the battleground, with platforms like Twitter and TikTok erupting in protest. Hashtags like #StopBillGates and #KenyaIsNotForSale trended for days. Here's what people are saying: Bill Gates doesn't come to help, he comes to experiment. Kenya, don't fall for it. Another user asked, if his vaccines are so good, why doesn't he try them on himself first? One TikTok creator questioned, why does Kenya need Gates' money if it comes with strings attached? A post that garnered over 100,000 views. This backlash is about more than one man. It reflects growing frustration with foreign interference disguised as generosity. So, why did Kenya's government approve such sweeping privileges in the first place? Officials argue that the Gates Foundation has made transformative contributions to healthcare, poverty alleviation, and education in the country. But critics counter that this immunity wasn't about helping Kenyans. It was about enabling a foreign agenda, free from scrutiny. If Gates' work is so noble, why does he need immunity to do it? Kenya's decision to suspend Gates' immunity is a wake-up call, not just for the country, but for the continent. It sends a clear message: philanthropy without accountability is no gift at all. What do you think about this controversy? Is Kenya right to reject Gates' immunity? Or is this backlash misplaced? Comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to join the conversation.